Tak, dobrý večer, přátelé, dobrý večer, vracíme se zpět za naším totálně vygumovaným detektivem. Budeme dneska chviličku zase pokračovat. Tak a hnedka na úvod jenom ještě se zmíním. Bohužel sice mám zapnutý ten streamerský režim, takže bychom neměli mít problémy jakože s tím zvukem, s tou hudbou. Nicméně ten záznam je potom i tak plnej claimů, jakože na autorský díla, jakože na ten zvuk, na tu hudbu. Takže bohužel vždy musím dost to promazávat, takže je možný, že bude prostě ten záznam dost pomutovaný. Takže nechce se mi to hrát úplně bez hudby. Takže to nějak budeme muset zvládnout. Streamerský režim tady máme zapnutý. Bohužel. To nějak nefunguje. Tak. Po včerejším zhroucení našeho detektiva si to tady celý zopákneme. Takže jdeme nahlásit tu ztracenou bouchačku.
The bodywork is covered in blue and vapor emanate. This must be the infernal machine that in the cabin you are welcomed by a set of steering levers. A scent of leather and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Zapni radio. Si z nás zase budou dělat celou dobu prču.
Hello, Alice.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is officer.
Under the green prime line, a yellow save.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10.
The man uses relay code. You got
10-4, message received. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is
it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking...
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station.
Satellite officer Vicmar is wondering if you...
Mullen dicked us.
Tohle to už jsme všechno si tak jakože prošli.
He's asking you.
Of course it's here.
Satellite officer Vicmar concur. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me.
What's going on?
Super Cop.
He lost his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again.
New Heights even...
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my
Včera to
question?
nevyšlo.
We were wondering about
Co,
your
vyjde
gun.
to dneska?
Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your...
He says he didn't lose his...
Ask him to describe it.
Satellite officer McLean requests a description
Kým
of
mi
your weapon.
nepomohl?
Over.
It's a single shot kill A9.
Says it's a kill...
Armistice? What?
Dear God.
This is a...
Mac can face a giant...
I'm not going to...
Ask him.
Tohle to jsme už včera
Sergeant Orson here is
hráli.
wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over. That...
What's he say?
He...
The prick ate... Shut up, Jeff. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Mac, he said...
Who?
Satellite...
Fire?
Satellite officer... Ten-4 at...
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
A ten mi s ničím nepomohl, i když jsme ho prokecali. Takže to ukončíme.
Roger that. 10-10. Over. And out.
Tady si nabereme
A metallic
věci.
drawer.
Take what you need, officer.
The pry bar feels useful for opening. The handles are... You can do good work with. It's robust. Lets you see things in the dark. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby. Right away, the lieutenant...
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe...
Tak si přehráme to jeho uložený to.
You wanted a prime line, right? Oh,
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the speed.
nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the...
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to some 57th? Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A radio on a hook.
Tak. Tak máme ty nástroje. Takže si vezmeme do levý ruky, si dáme zase tu baterku. Teď si vezmeme páčidlo. Tak, tady jsme přehlídli tohohle z toho, tak ho vyspovídáme.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a trap.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Já jsem zákon. Co se tu stalo?
It's the jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Extravagantně formulováno, ale já se s tím smířím.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Týden.
So tell me, what do you need?
Co přepravuješ?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Paráda, vždycky jsem chtěl mít kamaráda z podsvětí.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Mohl bych dostat jedno z těch, ale... Co takhle z jednu teplákovku?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Takže nic.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tak, něco o stávce.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Že by to byl ten týpek, co tam leží, ne? To byl přece jenom nějaký obyčejný dělník. Co si myslíte, že skutečně fabrika chce?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
Svou matku neznám, ale také bych proti ní stávkoval kvůli svým právům.
Okay, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
Tak, ještě něco bych měl
Anything
vědět.
else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camioners. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Zkusíme to. Hrozivou obtížnost. 3%. Když nám nevychází přes 70, tak nám třeba bude vycházet, když máme jenom 3.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Vypadáte strápeně. Co se vám stalo?
I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Co je s tím dubbingem? Najednou se strašně stlumil. Tak, zeptáme se něco, jestli neví o té mrtvole.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him...
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
A váš závěr?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
OK.
Don't be a stranger.
Tak, tady si skočíme pro rukavice. V tomhle komečku to je hromádka sněhu.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Jste překvapená?
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course.
Tak,
What can I help you
pokecáme.
with? Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Vrahem je zahradník. Vždycky je vrahem zahradník. Tentokrát zahradnice.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It's...
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it.
Tohle už jsme taky
Salts?
řešili.
Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. Where to? It's there.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
What do you mean? Yes, sir.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment. It's there.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't... Some shops and a bridge. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there. It's just water. No, it's there.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop.
No problem.
She's very well composed, back straight.
Me?
She hides it well, but behind
Is there?
the quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard. Well,
Don't worry, miss.
Salts? Ammonium?
of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves.
Sure. Keep...
Tak, máme rukavičky. Jděte domů, prostě název ulice je nečitelný.
Welcome to Revachol.
A když se podíváme, co to vůbec má tady na tom stojanu.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Rasisticko-izolační kultury.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Co se děje? Vypadáte rozlobeně, vidíme.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Opravdu podkovat naši nejlepší šanci na skutečné sebeurčení. Přestaňte se do něj navážet, je hrdý na to, že je Revacholian. Limbo, o co tu jde?
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Myslím, že jsme se tu všichni něco naučili. Podpoříme ho? OK.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Kvůli čemu byla ta hádka?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Rozumím, někdo přeci musí být ten neoblíbený. Tak vy jste vlastně rasista, to dává smysl. Abych byl zcela upřímný, už si ani nepamatuji, co to znamená. Vysvětlete mi to, prosím. Když o tom tak přemýšlím, pojďme mluvit o něčem jiném.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design, so naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Ano, opravdu mohu říct, že jste ukázkovým příkladem vynikajícího charakteru.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Co je kulturní vítězství?
It's what the kids of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons? lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Lieutenant Kisaraga's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there. Below, not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
Co lezete?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Jak dlouho to trvá?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Jablka?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Horčík. Tak. No, nejdřív pokecáme tady s tím.
The worker is in a deep slumber. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stays back at
jsme s ním vlastně
from the photo.
mluvili.
Santiago S. John. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Tak, se musíme dozvědět o té barmance. O tom už více budeme mít všechno, co jsme měli minule naposledy.
Fantastic. That's wonderful.
Sir, I understand.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? in case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again.
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Jo, to je o tom, že on mluví vlastně nějakým množným čísle.
That's easy. See that door there?
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro.
Tak, tady jsme už zase u té situace, přes kterou já takhle budu pěkně mluvit, aby se ztratilo to, že se tady jakože mluví a používají se výrazy, které jsou zakázané na Twitchi.
But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that the locals, the customers,
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it...
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Šlo to dobře.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Tak, jsme
Good for you.
důkladní.
Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. She went away.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, good for you. Was there some...
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Jo, tady si na něj trošičku vyšlápnem.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Tak. To má moc ovlivňovat sebe i ostatní. Autorita, vůle. Seber se, udržuj si vysokou morálku. Empatie. Autorita. Policejní duch. Sugestivnost. Okouzluj muže i ženy, zahraj si na loutkovodiče. Razíme to do vůle asi. My jsme si zdvihli trošku morálku. Předtím jsem to tuším nacpal sem. Ale jako to, že jsme měli tu nízkou morálku, nás potom zavedlo jakože k rychlému předčasnému konci, takže si jim trošičku boostnem asi. Tak.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Za co dlužím?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Jaký znám incident se Sylvie? Yes. Zkusíme to. Předtím to vyšlo.
Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head.
Co na to asi řekne Sylvie?
Are you trying to frighten me now? What is this?
Vyhrožuju vám mučivými právními postupy, protože bráníte mému vyšetřování. A řekněte mi, co to je, znásilnil jste ji?
Fine, fuck this. I'll do it myself. I'll call your station. What was it, 41? I'll ask them to pay for the room. The drinks and the window you still have to pay for. That's 70. Are we done, officers?
Nepamatuju si, že bych je pil. Za nápoje neplatí.
The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them. Fine, I'll take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead, but I'm not giving you another room. Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the drinks. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
Tam jsme s nikým jsme nebyli schopni si promluvit už.
Hello again, sweetie.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute...
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. Perhaps another time. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes...
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Ne, o to se pokoušet nebudeme. Mám sugestivnost na 0, takže to by zase nedopadlo vůbec dobře.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
Tak, zkusíme zavolat té barmance. Co je toto? Kdybych měl tašku, abych si mohl vzít lahve. Okay.
Old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Pevnost katastrof. Okna.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Prázdná jmenovka.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Nevím, co s tím... Zatím nebudeme dělat nic. Tady někdo stojí. Kniha o poštice.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you in interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Nepřipadá mi vhodné poučovat tuhle.
Don't be a fool. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone.
Říkej mi, co mám dělat.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Můžu tě zeptat?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Jak se
My
jmenuješ?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Ty stojíš v mrazu, protože...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Mohl bych pomoct brutální likvidací volného trhu. Jsi ale dobrý voják, už teď se učíš, jaká je hodnota tvrdé práce.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Měla bys být ve škole nebo tak něco?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Není chození do školy důležitější než tohle?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
To zní dost vážně. Asi bych se na to měl podívat.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
Co víš o ostatních neúspěšných podnicích?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Jak se ta klidba projevuje?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Plazmatická zjevení. V knihovně. Krotitelé duchů?
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Co jsou začne kriminální záležitosti?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Potřebuji vědět, co je to zločin. Aha.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
Dobře. A jak tady má vypadat polda?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Víš, nikdo ve skutečnosti nevypadá na obrázku. Je to jen hloupá představa muže. V policejní práci není důležité tvoje tělo, ale tvoje hlava. Podívej se na něj, nikdy nebudu tak dobrý jako mluvím.
Head, yes.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
Flexibilita je různých lidí a ty si je musíš dostat do jejich hlav. Někdy se musíš stát vrahem, abys chytila vraha. Blesková mysl. Ale mluvím vypadá, že potřebuje 4 hodiny, aby přišel s jediným nápadem.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories.
Jistě, jenže za něj dělá všechno přemýšlení ten autor. Skuteční policisté musí myslet a jednat sami.
Like you, sir, of course. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Dobře, teď něco zkusíme dedukovat. Úzkostná řeč těla, bojí se kletby. Můžeš to zkusit znovu. OK, tak to zkusíme.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
Nemusí se bát, jsem tu, abych ti pomohl.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
No tak.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Bylo to ještě několik dalších náznaků.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Chceš víc? Sadím se, že přijdu na to, pojď si koušeš nechty.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Jsi nervózní kvůli své matce a všemu tomu tlaku, který na tebe vyvíjí. Když si ti okousaly prsty, dětská práce v neutěšených pracovních podmínkách, okousané nechty znamenají, že recykluješ svůj tělesný materiál. Je to intenzivní oddanost obchodní cestě, bez osobní... Tak.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Každopádně další super dedukce od detektiva číslo 1 ve městě. Doufám, že tě to pobavilo.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Vydedukuj něco o mně.
You're quite sober.
Jste docela střízlivý.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
A taky si to užívám. Také jsem smutný a bolí mě hlava.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
A co takhle chudý muž, který si najde bohatou dámu? Co takhle, když oba muži jsou špatní? A co takhle, když jsou všichni chudí? A co takhle kniha, kdy se ty věci mezi mužem a dámou nevyvedou? To je pro mě dost romantik.
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end. Maybe some about other books?
Máme jenom 8% šanci, nemáme žádnou sugestivnost. Teďka tady přitom se ukládat nedá.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Sláva je pro marnivé lidi. Mám lepší věci na práci. Těhle slavní lidé zní jako banda pitomců.
Okay, sir.
Tak, zatím nic. Tak se jdeme konečně podívat na tu mrtvolu. Co nás tady čeká?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Vizuální analýza 5. Můžu to zkusit znovu.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Lehký kopírko, nějaká žena? Možná.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Tak, zbytek.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Někdo, kdo nes buď to mrtvolou, anebo kdo je vážně jakože při těle.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Někdo, kdo kulhá nebo našlapuje, OK. Na jednu stranu.
How many?
400 milionů.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Stejní chlapi chodili sem a tam úplně mimo. Úplně.
Mm-hmm.
This man is not easily toyed with.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Mhm. Za první lehký krok, voda číslo 41.
A woman or a kid?
Žena nebo dítě? Nemyslím si, že je možné si být jistý.
Understood. Anything else?
Mikrotěžký 200 kg otisk.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Jeden z nich ho přenášel. Bych si to tak tipnul.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Možná oběť odmítla jít na vlastní linčování. Možná oběť nebyla při vědomí.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Tyhle jsou odlišné, jedna podrážka je hladší než druhá.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Bubeník, takže jeden z lidí, které hledáme, je bubeník. Bubeník, ne, to je hloupost.
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Mhm.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
Jak starý jsou?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Tak, vteřinečku, odskočím si. Tak.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here, tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
No, myslím, že máme dobrou představu o tom, co se tady stalo.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Zatím nic.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Bože, co to je? Proč je to tak špatné?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Mizivá šance. No, tak hodíme šavličku, bych řekl.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Pusť to ven.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Děkuji.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Myslíte, že by čpák pomohl?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache.
Já nezvládám tu bolest hlavy.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Nevezmeme čpanek?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Jo, to je tady, ona se snaží tady si pěstovat ty byliny, bych to tak viděl. Peníze. Horčík.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Tam jsou určitě dveře zatím.
Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented eternite in the Vatna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Zkusíme to otevřít, 58%. Proč se dívám na tu hromadu střešní krytiny? Jo, ne otevřít, aby jsme si všimli, že jsou zatím dveře. Zkusíme to.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Tady ty nesky
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Co pak je to tady? Jaký peněžky jsme našli? To je všechno. Vidí z testy, nebo se bose. Stříbrný talíř se stopami bledě žlutého prášku. Jo, to jsme vylezli na střechu. Kam jdeš? Plus 1 zdraví. Nosopet. Tam ještě nepůjdeme. potřebujeme řešit to okolo té mrtvoly. Pohlednice velký kuron. Pohlednice. Pohlednice se prodávají tam v tom knihkupectví, že? Tak, zkusíme tu sůl získat. Že si nejdřív promluvíme tady s tím.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hej chlapče, na slovíčko.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Přestaň mi házet kameny na místo činu.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this.
To nevím, jestli si to... Co o něm víš?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Já furt nevidím, kde je ten nějaký někdo druhej.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno is in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Yeah, Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost!
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Jiří, dobrý večer. Kuno hraje se svým malým dřevěným vláčkem. Co s tím kurva chceš dělat? Ten žavřík je to vůli?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
Tam skleníku víme, co je.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Našel jsem tomu
You
boudu.
found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Odsunul jsem stranou ty desky. Prošel jsem fázovým posunem skrz střešní krytinu.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right? Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Aha. Jakože jsi nějaký hudebník.
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
On je fakt světej.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Co to bylo s tou prasečí hlavou?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Chtěl jsi mi poslat nějaký vzkaz?
Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck your head off. It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
To magnézium, že jo?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
O magnéziu vím všechno, beru ho pořád.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Mohl bych se dostat ze střechy do přístavu?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Musím skákat, abych se tam dostal.
Not everyone can fly like Kuno. You're old. You'll never make it. Moose piss has made you scared in the head.
Moose piss is probably alcohol. That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Kdo je Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Konečně.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Jen odpovídej na otázky.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Tady na to nemáme. Strašok zemi. Jsi teď světý, kdo tě k tomu navedl? Co je to za ujetou šarádu?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Ty jsou všichni rasisti. Takže guard? Že by zatím stál?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
Tak tady asi nic.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Ach jo, no tak jako s ním si moc nepokecáme teda.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Pěkný kulich.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You're just Kuno's bottom bitch!
To je jedno, měl jsem pár otázek ohledně místa činu.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Tak. Ahem. Mám další otázky.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Co je v tom skleníku?
Kipta's gardener used to work there?
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Myslíš tu mladou ženu od cáre chvířící? Tahle zahradnice?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
Dobře,
It
zeptám
seems
se ho na to.
suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Jdeme od tebe pryč. Už mě nebavíš.
Kuno doesn't.
Skočíme si pro tu sůl. Co je tohle?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Proč se na tebe dívám, kontejnery na odpadky? Jsi jen kontejner na odpadky. Proč si to jako říkáme?
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Jak otevřeme zámek?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Nebo?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Skočíme si pro klíč. Co je to tak? Nic.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Od pneumatik. 72%. Zkusíme zrekonstruovat pohyb.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Bych to možná nenechával jakože úplně oddělený. Možná, že hodili to, co tam oběsili, hodili na korbu nákladáků. Tam vycouvali, prorazili si ten plot, potom ho sundali, potom ho někdo sundal z té korby a donesl ho k tomu stromu. Možná.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time. This Postlavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Hodná poštovní schránka, poplácej schránku. Vylež si poštovní schránku, kopni do ní.
The box seems happy.
Schránka vypadá šťastně.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Ani nešel, že ho vlastně kunem. Lidi, no. Cítím s tebou, poštovní sběrná schránko, zažil jsem to, sběrná poštovní schránko. Když jsem to zažil, poštovní sběrná schránko, měla by se kurva zmužit.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankfully even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
Odejdi. Tak. Zaprvé potřebujeme, jestli nemá ještě nějakou tu sůl, nějaký ten špaveček.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
A to ještě ty soli, myslím, že by se mi hodily.
Sure. I'm done with them.
Výborně.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Co vlastně se dělalo v tom skleníku v březnu?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
+1 falešné babičce.
A bit much? What are you talking about? That's what my grandma told me, okay?
She feels interrogated now. It's hard to say if she's lying.
Relax, miss. This is not an interrogation. We are just checking some facts.
Jaké živiny?
Nitrogen and sulfur mostly. And whatever factories and aerostatics exhale too, I guess.
Nelze ho zkusit znova. A já se sadím, že i když máme 83% a je to rudé ověření, tak nám to nevyjde, i když máme vizuální analýzu na 5 a 83%. No, zkusíme to.
Stop looking at her.
Dobře.
Look around. What do you see?
Dopravní zácpa, náměstí, vchod do dvora. Aktuálně dopravní zácpa.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Nesleduješ nás náhodou?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
Ano, mluvil jsem s ním.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help. And he certainly won't help you.
No, zatím z toho mám takový pocit.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
Takže mám v sobě málo hořčíků.
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
Potřebuju to rozhořčit, takže to mám zhořčit.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
Říkal, že se mám stát životní formou na bázi hořčíků. Musím na to přestat myslet. Jak se mi to líbí? Hele, zatím nejsem úplně přesvědčený. Jsou tam momenty, které jsou vtipný, ale jakože ještě nejsem úplně přesvědčený, jakože by to bylo nějaký ultra skvělý. No, je to takový trošičku... Musím se jakože naladit na to vlnu té hry. Tak. Zeptáme se na ty klíče.
Can I help you?
Tam kontejner na odpadky vzadu je.
Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Ne, nic se ve země nepohnulo a není to bezcitnost, je to zdravý rozum.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
Potřebujeme ty klíče.
What do you need them for?
No, protože se prostě potřebujeme podívat do toho kontejneru. Je to u místa činu.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Jasně. Tak, o čem si chceš s ním promluvit? Viděl jsem ceduli, na které stálo, že kantýna je vyhrazena pro odbory.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Can I then?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
OK. Tak, jdeme se mrknout do té popelnice.
This trash container is locked. The slot with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Proč ne? Co je to?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Otevři to.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
A
box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo nudle. Turbo nudle.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Chci potom šahat. No, asi musíme.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
A ještě s ním asi budeme muset někdy mluvit.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
So?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Co pak jsme to našli?
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Ne, to není.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Co?
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Muselo mi to kazit styl. Je v nich neblahá předtucha. Možná se mi potřebovalo ztratit, aby začalo velké krve prolití. Myslím, že už jsem nechtěl být policistou, tak jsem ho zahodil. Někdo scénu to hodil do smetí, já nevím. Jsem nudný.
What are you talking about?
Já nevím.
I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some have fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Ten hrnek si taky vezmu.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Starožitnost?
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Tak to ukaž. Co jsme to tam teda... Hrnek sežral. Tento hrnek s rozbitým uchem se nějakým způsobem dostal do kontejneru v Carech, jasně. Je na něm vyobrazena osoba samaranského původu, která s vyceněnými zuby a slavomyslným úsměvem skotačí na poli šafránových květů. Dá se, že jde o levnou napodobeninu nějaké starožitnosti z koloniální éry. Tady máme nějakou interakci.
A racist mug. What's there to read here?
Je to jen rasistický hrnek. Co je to k přečtení? Nic moc.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Tenhle hrnek je ukázkou předsudků. Použij ho jako příklad toho, co se nemá dělat. Vrazím ho do tváře každému obchodníkovi, kterého najdu a řeknu mu, tohle je ta tvoje stupidní ideologie. Hrnek bude užitečný, jo. Odsouzením mohu získat politický kapitál, kterým budu maskovat své nekompromisní podnikání. To je z podvody a z pronevěry. Ten hrnek do popelnice nepatřil. Byl to jen vtipný hrnek, to už se nikdo nemůže smát. Vrazím ho do tváře každému obchodníkovi, kterého najdu a řeknu mu, tohle je ta tvoje stupidní ideologie.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Tak, co můžeme dělat tady s tím?
A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Ještě něco?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Nech ho tam, je to prďácké, možná je to kuchyňská útěrka, vypadá úplně stejně. Dej ho pryč.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Pročíku, co to je?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Jako
All
například?
RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Takže si to přečteme u jeho auta.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Co tam je, o čem jsou?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Že by náš detektiv pracoval na něčem velkým. A někdo se nás pokusil zbavit, chtěl nás upít k smrti. A my jsme to přežili.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all? The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Dva případy týdně, zdá se, byla moje zátěž, poručíku. Nejsem si ale jistý, jestli jsem je dokončil.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Protože jsem udělal spoustu chyb.
Okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Zažijeme případy používají nějaký druh způsobu pojmenovat.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
Policista, okrsek, čas příjezdu na místo. Ne, myslím ty nenumerické tituly.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Proč?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Zdá se, že jsem jeden případ pověnoval vraždy s hranatou dírou po kulce.
Your secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand. Writing covers almost all the pages.
Aha. Jsem mu to neřekl.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, it's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Založ spis, použij pero, které ti dalo leno.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Nepojmenoval jste náhodou náš případ?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Tak, jak pak to pojmenujeme? Oběšenec, pěsi jsou doma v zrcadle, zapadající slunce, hovno na klacku, vlastně žádný nemám. Oběšenec, klasika.
Great, that's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Tak, dáme si tady 83.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41. Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Harusa Debbie Berengerová, Hram Darian Pinzakin. To nejsou moje iniciály, necítím je.
Feeling isn't really the jurisdiction we're in right now. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Mohu se k tomu vrátit. To asi teďka nebudeme řešit všechny ty staré případy.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Proč jsi žlutý papíry?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Že by tohle byl způsob, jak si vydělávat peníze? Napálit někomu pokutu a potom jak si ty penízky jakože si nechat?
But they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
To bychom měli tady pro toho obyšence asi vyplnit, ne?
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must... It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Že by tam byl náš odznak?
And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Tak ne.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
To nemůžeme otevřít třeba těma kleštěma, co máme. Tak můžeme si zvýšit nějakou úroveň. Máme nějakou zručnost nebo něco takového. A tohle to máme zatím jako, že extra nejslabší. Takže bychom asi si tady to jako měli trošku poboostit. Rozuměj ostatním, pracuj se svým zrcadlovými neurony. Ať se zase jakože psychicky nezhroutíme. Dáme si něco sem třeba.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Myslím přihrádku.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Co tam je?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Útržky, vstupenek a ručně vyrobená pohlednice. What the fuck?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Přičichnem.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
Čti dál.
Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on.
Ne, žádný sesyp se.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
There is nothing.
To byl zase konec.
Again.
Ne, pozor. Něco se možná něco děje.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water.
Pohodě, jsem v pohodě.
The call when you're dead, brother.
Co?
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the old factory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Pachlo to jako zrada nebo krásně vonělo?
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Bylo to ex něco?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing. Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Prčit. To je zase schýza nějaká. Bylo tam něco o sběrači proudu. Kde je cesta cestovatelů?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Yeah, man. What was that about? You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
To je psycho.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
Setkal jsem se s vyhořelými troskami minulosti. Jsem dehydrovaný, už se to nebude opakovat. Asi to tok.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Oof.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Já vůbec nevím, jestli se do toho chci znova koukat.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself.
To znamená zase nějak neřízne, nebo co?
With the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a pub. Your nose does not understand what it did wrong.
Prostě to je jako, že nás opustila asi nějaká ženská. Moment, tady se můžeme ale podívat na to zapnout světla.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Yes?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. An aluminium block runs the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by a silvery, looks like an official mark.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to us. Any capable light with the right wavelength will... All RCM vehicles have headlights.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Jak to mám přečíst? Si to dá do ruky. Asi takto.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the...
Yes?
Jak to mám udělat, kurně? Teď se postav k němu do světel. Aha.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from... An aluminium block runs the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by... Looks like an official mark.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. With any capable light with all RCMV.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip.
To mám dát.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the smell of freshly treated leather. I'm good. cherished and cared for in the hands of a tending owner. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set.
Tak já nevím. Teď jsem vlastně do světa. Stopni si před reflektory. Kinemi, aby si přečetl halogenové vodoznaky ve složce. To může přinést.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to with your hands. You four-sized page arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped, you don't exactly close them. So much as distance yourself. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing. The surface is interrupted by a silvery, looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
No teď máme rozsvícený světla a stojíme před tím autem, tak jako proč tady nemám možnost to přečíst? Vteřinku, odskočím si. Jo, tak.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clip.
Jediný prostě, co mě jakože napadá, můžeme si ho vzít do ruky. Tady prostě není nic, jakože nějaký místo, tady si to přečti. A ani s ním nemůžeme. Teď se postav. Má to v roce.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth up. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? That thing. Any capable light with the right wavelength. All RCM vehicles.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. Something rattles inside, and something small in permeables. It's not hidden per se. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli. With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board. The acidic you know, like the bits they put into public piss. Your nose does not understand what it did wrong.
Prostě tady můžu klikat na co chci, ale tady prostě není možnost si to přečíst.
Biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together.
Tak nic, no. Asi.
There he still is. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Dokonce ani takhle to není jakože dobré ořechové.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Myslím, že už nechci být polda. Čpánek vůbec nepomohl.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Myslím, že teď chci vyřešit něco jiného. OK. To znamená, že my to nevyřešíme, dokud si prostě nenaboostujeme naší postavu.
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Tady se ještě něco... Šuplík s ideami. Přijmi a dokončí ideu objevový kompresor srač. Prostě na to ještě nemáme. Dobře, nemůžeme tuhle tu ideu. Bude nám to fungovat u tohoto. Tady ještě něco budu muset mít. Otevření okénka je třeba odemknout nové okénko pro výzkum idei. Schování. -1 autorita. Zkušenosti 15 ze 100. Zkoumání 30 minut. Aha. Ono to takhle spojede, když to budeme mít aktivní. Jako samovolně se to bude zkoumat, jako ještě. Nebo co? 30 minut. A ještě musíme nabírat jakože nějaké zkušenosti. No, tak bomba. Ne, tady prostě už s tím nic neudělám. Já nevím, jak si mám to přečíst. No, tak nic, tak. Tak prostě budeme furt vyspovídávat další a další lidi. Tak budeme muset počkat do nějakých 16 hodin. My jsme se potom možná dostali tam do toho salonku. Jo, ale tady potom budeme ještě muset zavolat jak tady byla ta barmanka. A to budeme dělat, ale až zase příště, přátelé, je půlnoc, takže já to tady zapíchnu. A čeká nás, jako kousíček dál jsme se dostali, ale jako... Ve chvíli, kdy ta hra je jakože... Proč mu to tady se znáší jakože... To nedrží v ruce. Jakože ve chvíli, kdy ta hra se dostane jakože do bodu... Kdy tam se objevují takový ty nějaký psychedelický záležitosti, tak začíná být v tom jakože víceméně ztracený. Jakože trošičku i jasnější bych to potřeboval. Ale ono to také asi udělaný úmyslně, aby jsme se jako cítili jako ten detektiv, který je prostě taky ztracený. Ale tady ty věci okolo jako trošičku víc intuitivní bych jakože bral, kdyby to bylo. Uvidíme. Pokračování zase někdy příště. Kousek jsme s tím pohnuli a pokračovat budeme někdy příště. Jako vždycky teďka v týdnu s otazníčkem, takže sledujte nadpis vyvinutého streamu, když by přišel nějaký day of week, pozdní stream či něco podobného. Budu se to tam nějak snažit zavčas dávat vědět, ale protože je to všechno. Takže přátelé, já vám všem děkuji za návštěvu, přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc a u nějakého dalšího streamu zase. Ahoj.